Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Sat Sangat Jiyo, I'm particularly honored to be sitting here today in the presence of Colonel G S Sandhu, who is a tireless campaigner for social justice, for political justice for the Sikh community here in Punjab, and he's got a unique insight into the political happenings here in Punjab since 1984. He also is the president of the Trust for Shaheed Baba Vir Singh Ji's Janam, Asthaan, where we're sitting here today. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce Colonel Ji. Please, can you tell us a bit about your posting and a bit about your biography?
You see, I was born in Lahore, although this is my ancestral place. Studied in a very elite school, the Chiefs College of Lahore. Then I studied in Lawrence School, Sanar. And having done my senior Cambridge in 52, joined the army in 53 and served till 81. And took little premature retirement as a colonel. Ever since then, I was settled in Chandigarh, enjoying retired life, playing golf, till I heard about this notorious Nihangajit Singh Pula. And he was operating in this area. He had 7 gurdwaras under his illegal control. He was a rapist, a torturer, and government-sponsored cat, police cat. And he had murdered thousands of youths whose bodies were discovered by Sarjit Singh Khalda. And he was also eliminated by Ajit Singh Sandhu under the orders of KPS Gill, the butcher of Punjab. And so then we started that crusade till he was burned, took over this Gurdwara. Then we've started a school, so that because the area lacks education, and because of lack of education, no English medium, so this is an English medium school, English being an international language. We are laying a lot of stress on it, and I am so happy that, you see, this spirit of sacrifice. Of course, one Sikh girl also came, but I have had a French boy and 2 English ladies coming here and as volunteer teachers and staying here with us for 3 to 5 months and teaching English to the girls and boys here. So I wish more Sikhs children also. It will be a great experience for them also if they volunteer their time whenever they are free. So that's what basically I'm doing besides the car seva of the Guru Car. And we've got the school running, then we've got some stitching centers running under the Gurdwara supervision. We have trained about 3,000 poor women in cutting off clothes and stitching clothes and some handicrafts. Then we are laying a lot of stress on my organization, Majak Servicemen Human Rights Front, on human rights and social justice, fight against police repression. Then we are educating the public and leading a campaign against female feticide and drugs. Drugs have come in a big way, and it's a nexus between the politician, the police and the criminal. So we are trying to break that nexus. It's a difficult fight, but then we have to do it, otherwise we are doomed. Because from the government side, there is not much help. Whether you take Congress government or Akali government, they are really not interested in this border area. We are the Wild West, you can say, and left to fend for ourselves.
Colonel Ji, you mentioned many things there. Firstly, that you have a long history in the army. You mentioned sacrifice and your tireless fight for the justice of others. To me, this is not a surprise, bearing in mind your descendancy. And I know you're very humble. You skipped over this, but I think it would be very nice for the youngsters abroad, for the Sangat in general, to know from whose family you are descended.
I am a 7th generation of Baba Vir Singh. He was brother of Shaheed Baba Vir Singh Ji, and I served in the army for good 25 years, fought all the wars, 62 war against China, 65 against Pakistan, and again 71 against Pakistan. And then of course this fight that we are fighting, a new battle in Maja against a lack of criminals, drugs, lack of education, frustration. So this is the latest fight that I am indulging in.
Thank you, Colonel Ji. You also mentioned many names which are notorious with the recent history of Sikhism, especially in relation to Amritsar, Operation Blue Star and so on. Can you elaborate, because you've had a long history in the army as well, that what do you know of what happened in 1984?
You see, 1984 is a very dark chapter in our Sikh history, and this Blue Star operation was really conceived and planned. It's not that because of Sanjarnail Singh Bhindranwala, the government, the Indira Gandhi government wanted to teach the Sikhs a lesson and make us economically weak, psychologically weak, in every respect. So they hit us hard, and imagine the day they selected, you see, when innocent yatris were there, no warning, the other methods could have been used. So one has to learn from history. Why was it done? And let me tell you, we had a Sikh president, and the other Sikh leaders also, I think, connived with the government. Otherwise, some solution could have been arrived at and this Blue Star operation avoided. But Indira Gandhi was adamant to teach the Sikhs a lesson. We were portrayed as terrorists and anti-national, whereas our record, we are the most national community given the numbers. How many of us have sacrificed our lives during the independence struggle, Kala Pani or Phansi. And this area also is full of martyrs. Shaheed Baba Deep Singh, Shaheed Bhai Taru Singh, Shaheed Baba Tara Singh of Wah, Bota Singh, Garja Singh, Mai Pago. It's all within Bidhi Chand, all within a radius of about 8-9 kilometers. Even during that militancy days, maximum youth of this area was eliminated by the police. And it's not only Blue Star, which was planned and rehearsed in a secret cantonment in UP. I'll give you the name, where they were training also Tibetans to go and fight against the Chinese, Chakrata. A sand model was made, it was rehearsed, and hats off to a Dogra general who refused to go into this operation, Jamwal. And they selected a drinking, smoking Sikh, Bulbul Barad, to carry out this operation. And imagine tanks were used. They could have starved the people, they could have cut out the electricity, they could have cut out the water, but they want maximum result so that the Sikhs don't come up again, psychologically, physically, economically. So, and after this Blue Star, they did this Black Thunder. And then there was Operation Woodrose, which most of the people do not know. The army circulated instructions, because it was emergency, then army was in control, that a young Sikh with flowing beard and Amritari wearing a kirpan, 25 to 30 years of age, he is a criminal, please detain him and hand him over to the nearest police station. So the army did that, Operation Woodrose, and thousands of Sikh youth were that way caught and in fake encounters. That's how Jaswant Singh Khalida on three cremation grounds, a list of 3,000 youth who were cremated, saying unclaimed. And even the so-called commissions, the International National Human Rights Commission, CBI inquiries, they have only said about 1,100. And what is the compensation? It's a joke, less than 2 lakhs. So and our leadership has failed. The Sikh leadership has also failed. We only talk of Operation Blue Star, we talk of riots in Delhi. What have we done for those people? Have we done anything? Katre katre nal darya ban jande ne. We should get together, unite, people living abroad, people here, our government, we call it a Panthik government, the Kali government, but there's nothing Panthik about it. It is infiltrated by RSS and they're out to weaken the Sikh Panth. So we must be aware and learn lesson from Operation Blue Star. and learn lessons from history, because a nation who cannot learn lesson from history will eventually go down the drain.
You also mentioned Operation Wood Rose and Operation Blue Star and all the other many other operations. But you also mentioned that many Sikhs were abducted in fake encounters.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything that you have come across personally during all this long army career?
Not just in my army career, because I retired in 81. Blue Star happened later on. But things started coming up much later when after chasing Nihangajit Singh Pulla, many victim families said that their kith and kin, young boys, were abducted, killed for reward. Now, one important case, Sukhminder Singh Sukhi, in February 2007, when he was found out, he was a police cat, rehabilitated by the police, like G S Sandhu, the criminal SSP of Taran, who eliminated Jaswant Singh Khalsa and hundreds of others with collusion of Nihangajit Singh Pula. And they said he's committed suicide. And then who recognized his bodies? You see, in front of a train, can you recognize? Then it is the police or the family which recognized. They gave him a new identity. He's living abroad. We are on his trail. Like that, the then DGP, Mr. Virk, Sarabjit Virk, admitted that not like Sukhminder Sukhi, we were 300 others. So it's just, they're talking about hundreds, we know thousands. But then I said, who 300, how were they rehabilitated? Who are the other 300 who were killed in their place? Then they ordered an eyewash inquiry by J.B. Virdi, who was then the additional DGP police, but ordered by the police, high-level so-called inquiry. Many higher police officers were there. Nothing has come out of it. And he is also dead. The inquiry has not been made public. So it's all an eyewash. And during that, there's one Gurnam Singh Bandala. He had a reward bounty of 25 lakhs on his head. He's still alive. They showed a fake encounter. In that now he's a DIG, then DSP Parmaraj Singh Umranangal. They abducted one Sukhpal Singh from Kala Afghana village in Ajnala, took him to Ropar, shot him dead, and said, we have killed Gurnam Singh Bandala, and claimed those 25 lakhs. We are chasing that case, and our organization may go to the Supreme Court. But you know, these things take thousands of rupees. But anyway, we are mustering the funds, and recent judgment of Supreme Court in Gujarat, you know, those fake encounters have happened. In Punjab, there are endless, hundreds of fake encounters. Even the Konika ex-Jathedar was killed in a fake encounter. They ordered an inquiry, nothing has come out of it. So like this, I'm sure the Supreme Court says that police officer found guilty of a fake encounter must be hung. So I hope it happens. And even Sumedh Singh Saini, he has been appointed Director General of Vigilance. Now, he himself is tainted. He's facing 2 murder charges. Trial is on. CBI trial is on when he burnt 3 innocent people in furnaces in Gobindghat. So, I mean, it is a big task. We all have to unite together and carry this fight forward, because otherwise these things are bound to happen again unless we have these guilty officers are brought to book.
So the fight goes on. From all you're saying, the work is not at an end and injustice carries on. What are you doing at the moment? What are your current projects? I know you have a website. Can you tell us more how maybe the Sangat can get involved?
Yes, we have a website, Apna Punjab, with apnapunjab.org. And if you visit that, my email address is also on that, personal telephone numbers are there. So we must unite. You see, katre nal darya ban jande ne. If anybody has any information on these fake encounters, or some families who are victims of these fake encounters or police atrocities, they must come out and bring those cases to our notice. so that we can take them up. And otherwise, our organization is trying, education is very important. We are running a school here, and on the name of Shaheed Baba Vir Singh English Medium School, where, as I said, foreign teachers have volunteered their time, Goras, one Joan Atkinson, one Sandra Quinn, and one French boy, and of course 1 or 2 Sikh girls also. So volunteer your time, and then we are fighting, educating the people against female feticide, against drugs. We are running a drug center free of charge, no charges. We want to start some more. Then we are running some Silai centers, empowerment of women. Women sitting idle in the villages can learn cutting and stitching so that they can earn some money. So these are the things which our NGO is doing. Apna Punjab is also an NGO. So you will have these particulars on this website, Apna Punjab .org.
Colonel Ji, thank you so much for your time. Your message is amazing. Your work is amazing. I pray that God blesses you with more energy, more effort. And I'm sure on behalf of all the Sangat, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to speak to us today. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you for coming.